So tell me who you are and where you're from and what you brought.
My name's Chad Barr. We're from Piqua, Ohio here. I'm a car owner. We own the 21B sprint car that Ryan Barr drives.
Fantastic.
Wing sprint car. We run a 410 cubic inch motor in it, all aluminum. This motor here is a smaller 410. It's probably pushing 710 horse at the rear wheels.
Yikes. Not much for it. What's the weight on that?
Our car is a little heavy for our class. We run 1,500 pounds is about what we're at. And the weight limit, the minimum weight limit is 1,325. So I got a 200-pound driver and he's 6'2", so that's where I lose a little bit there.
Well, it's a pretty car for right now.
Well, thank you.
Once the season gets started, it may get some scratches and bruises on it.
Yeah, they get beat up pretty bad. Rock chips pretty much annihilate them. But me and my son, we hand paint the car every winter. So everything's the only thing that's.
So this is all paint, not wrap?
No.
Wow.
The sponsor logos are vinyl. It's all stickers, but everything else is all hand painted.
I used to race go-karts, but I can't imagine that much power under my foot on that light of a weight car.
Yeah, there's a lot there. A lot of power. I'm not crazy enough to drive one. No way.
You haven't even tried one?
I drove one in 2000 for one night. I was helping a guy, and that was kind of my incentive. Was he let me race it that night? And it was fun, but it just I was a lot younger then too. So
well, yeah.
And I drove Eldor stock cars for 5 or 6 years, and then I drove dirt carts before that for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
I quit driving in 2009, and Ryan was driving. We started him in 2007 in quarter midgets, and it was just, I couldn't do both. And when I was racing so much, he would be off for like a month or better sometimes, so he would get behind the 8-ball with the kids his age. So I seen that, and I'm like, I need to give it up if he wants to do this seriously. So I took a back seat and became the wrench and the car owner, and I have way more fun doing that.
That's kind of part of being a dad.
It is. And I don't think I've had as much fun racing as I have with him driving for me. And him and I get along like best friends, probably more so than father-son. You hear of a lot of father-son combinations in racing that they argue and fight and go at it, and him and I don't do too much of that. We pretty much get along 90% of the time, and we just have a lot of fun doing it. It's definitely a family sport.
I've told people for years it's a family sport. You know.
That's what I tell everybody. That's her. She says it's not, but we say it is.
I kind of thought it looked like her.